Hey guys, Jimmy here. Now to explain some stuff that's been going on in my head. I've kind of want to clear the air and get rumors out and get things just off my chest. I have a new girlfriend. You guys have been watching some of my videos, which by the way, thank you. Her name is Melanie. She's 24. I'm 30. Yes, the age difference is different, but we like clicked. The moment we met, I felt like I could be myself. I could open up to her. I could just be open about everything and just feel like I could just let everything off my shoulders. Just let everything go, you know? And we have been having some conflict. Now, the thing is that I have been, not to toot my own horn, not to like explain myself a little further, but I am a typical. I live in Oklahoma, and the thing is, I live with a bunch of like my family. I love them to death. I really do. I love them, but they're not me. They don't understand how I get things. They don't understand how I see the world, which is totally fine. And they're starting to understand a little bit about my personality, and I'm happy about that. And the thing is that I am a goth, and I hate when people keep basically stereotyping the goth culture or subculture with this one particular, like you have to have black eyeliner, or you have to have black fingernail polish, or you have to have black lipstick and everything black, 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 black. You know what? That is not goth. A goth is a state of mind. It's how you portray the world. It's how you see the world. It's what a goth is. It's not just by you wear a black shirt and you wear black pants and you're automatically a goth. No. A gothic person is a person that will, the person that sees beauty that other people don't see. Okay? Now, I've been watching a couple more YouTubers or Gothic people, and they got it down. They got it figured out. They know what a goth person is. And thank you for making videos like that to explain to people who are ignorant to the subculture of Gothism or Goth or Gothic. I say Goth for short, but it's actually Gothic. But now some people don't understand that Gothic is actually originally invented for the creativity of art and like literature, and also artistic, like architect, like architect, like churches and stuff is Gothic back in the Rome days, and like in the 1300s, 13th century and the 18th century and all that stuff, like the flying arches and the churches that you see, the cathedrals you see, even with the painting of the guy with the god touching the finger, that's all Goth culture. That's original Catholic Goth. And I'm getting tired of people thinking that we are just all in the same stereotype. But there's different types of Gothic people out there. There's the Victorian, which is the ones that wear the corsets, the dresses, the veils, very, very old school Goth. And then there's the bubbly Goth people, like there's a cyber Goth that everyone talks about, which is more like alternative, retro, not retro, but more like not steampunk, because there's also steampunk goth too, but cyber goth is more like a lot of colorful, like different hair colors and stuff, and a lot of times they use like goggles or like gas masks and stuff to express themselves, and like really high boots with buckles and stuff, and like sometimes skirts, a lot of skirts, and fishnets. Now, the goth that I am, I figured out that I'm two types, or basically you don't really have a type, but if I can sum up the kind of goth I am, I will be the alternative nerd and also a rocker. Like right now, I'm wearing my Catwoman shirt because I love Catwoman, I love DC, I love Marvel. Boom, right there, DC. And I love Slipknot. which is a kind of band, you know. It's not, you can't just say, oh, I listen to Slipknot, I'm a goth. Or, oh, I listen to Marilyn Manson, I'm a goth. No, it's just music. And I have Seether. It's, oh, Seether's a gothic band. No, it's just a rock band, you know. And I'm getting tired of people trying to characterize or like basically sum up a personality of somebody by telling them that they are what they think they are, or they're not what they think they are. I'm getting tired of people thinking, because of the fact that I wear a lot of nerdy shirts and I sometimes dress in a lot more colorful clothes, that I'm not a goth at heart. That's bullshit. Not all goths wear black all the damn time, okay? Like, I have seen some people out there that, okay, for example, when I was working at Warehouse Market back in the day in high school, I actually got stopped by a person, just a customer, who asked me if I was goth. And I wasn't wearing nothing gothic at all. No fingernail polish, nothing. I might been wearing my chains. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I've always wore chains in high school. Like belt, you know, like chains your key to your wallet and to your belt. But this person stopped me, and he's not even from Oklahoma. He's from like Ohio or California or something. And he was just like, hey, are you gothic? And I was like, I never really like put a title on it, but yeah. And he's like, I can tell. I can tell that you're goth. And I'm like, how? And he's like, well, the way you present yourself. I just noticed the way you're talking to people, and you have that mentality. And I'm like, I didn't know there was a mentality to it. I didn't know that there was a way that goths talk. I thought we all talked the same. And he was like, well, I can tell. And he's like, my wife is gothic. And I was like, that's cool. That's good for you. And how long have you been married? Long story short, they was been married for almost 10 years. And I was like, that's awesome. And he's like, well, you have a good day. And I was like, you too, man. So that kind of made me happy, because I was wearing a red Warehouse Market shirt. But of course, I did my own thing on it, because I had long sleeves, so I cut the holes in it so I could put my thumb through it to the sleeves. And I don't think that told him who I was, but the fact that he stopped me and just asked me that question was just like bizarre. So the thing is, I'm getting tired of seeing is when people just criticize people on their personality and just say, oh, you have to be black all the damn time, and also you're goth, so you had to be depressed. No. The depression is a personality disorder. It's something that you are in the inside. It's not even the most happiest or even the most bubbly looking people, like the most preppiest people you can see, the cheerleaders, the jocks or whatever, the football players. They could be depressed and they could be sitting there moping around, but they're not goth. I'm tired of people thinking that depression and also drugs. Not all gothic people are in fucking marijuana or smoking weed or do crack or do heroin. We're not into drugs. We don't care about that shit. We're above that. The reason why I get irritated is the fact that people just assumed, because the fact I wear trip pants and I wear a lot of black and I like to go to Hot Topic, they think I'm just a freaking burnout, you know, or I worship the Satan or some shit. I don't. I am an agnostic. I'm not a Christian. I am not a Satanist. I am not an atheist. I'm an agnostic. And people don't know what that is, so I have to explain that to people, and it irritates the shit out of me. But if you're watching this video and you're wondering what is it like to be an actual goth, take a step back and think about, you can't be told that you're a goth. You just have to know. It's just a personality thing. You have to know in your heart. I know when I was, since I was 4. I knew I was a little different than my cousins, and I knew I was different than most of my friends, because I saw things that they saw that was dark and evil and creepy, and I thought it was cool. You know, like hanging out in cemeteries and on a Halloween night with a black candle and just spend time with the family, just saying goodbye to my loved ones and relatives. That's me. That's my own personal thing. I'm not saying that's a goth thing, but that's something I do. And also, I love to sit with black light or with some incense, and I like to write poems or read books in like a darker room, and people think that's basically typical goth, and I'm like, well, that's who I am. I've always been that way, and I've always drawn dark things. I've always drawn like angels, dark angels, demons, grim reapers, stuff like that, and that's just who I am. And I'm tired of people thinking that just because you do that, you're goth, but there's people out there who does that who are not. They just have a different view on life. But in my personal opinion, in my own life, in my own experiences, I I'm not normal. And normal is a very, very wide range of bullshit that people would like to put on people. It's like you have to be normal to get fit in the world. You have this is normal, that's normal, whatever's normal. Normal is just whatever you portray it, and I'm happy I'm not normal. I know I'm not normal. And I'm proud of it. I'm Abby normal. But abnormal. But yeah, if you're watching this video and you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel, and please share this video with your friends and tell them if you are going through this stuff, like your friends telling you that you have to be normal or being goth is wrong or it's like evil. Just say this thing, just tell them the truth. Just tell them no, it's not evil. It's just I see things differently, and just be yourself. Alright guys, that's it for me. I hope you liked the video, and I hope you have a great day, and bye.